This is page 253. This is the independent practice for lesson 9.3, order of operations. All right, let's check this out. The directions read, simplify each expression using the order of operations. Another word for simplify is solve. We're going to use the order of operations to solve these problems. Number 7, it's 5 times 2 plus 3 squared. Off to the right, I'm going to put my PEMDAS. This helps me keep in order what goes first. Notice there are no parentheses, but there is an exponent, so I'm going to do that first. 3 to the second power means 3 times 3. That's 9. Bring down the rest of the problem. I've got multiply and I've got add. Multiply comes first. 5 times 2 is 10. 10 plus 9 is 19. The answer is 19. That's number 7. Let's check out number 8. Number 8 is 15 minus 7 times 2 plus 2 to the third power. Once again, there's no parentheses, but we do have an exponent at the end. It's 2 to the third power. I know kids are tempted to put 6 here, but 2 to the third power does not mean 2 times 3. 2 to the third power means 2 times 2 3 times. 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 again is 8. 2 to the third power means 8. What I then do is bring down the rest of my problem. And I identify the operations. I've got subtract, multiply, and add. Multiply definitely comes before add and subtract. So I'm going to do this. 7 times 2 is 14. Now I'm going to bring down the 15 minus and the plus 8. And when I'm down to 2 operations, both add and subtract, I just work left to right. 15 minus 14 is 1, plus 8 is 9. The answer to number 8 is 9. All right, let's move on. Next to number 9 is, I'm just going to not recopy the problem, I'm just going to do it right here, number 9. So I've got in parentheses 11 minus 8, and then I've got an exponent, but I'm going to do the parentheses first. Parentheses 11 minus 8 is 3, and I'm going to put the exponent there. It's 3 to the third power. Later I'm going to subtract 2 and multiply by 6. But I've got to do the exponent next because I did my parentheses. Now I'm doing my exponent. 3 to the third power doesn't mean 3 times 3. It means 3 times 3 times 3. 3 times 3 is 9. Times 3 again is 27. Minus 2 times 6. What goes next? Subtract or multiply? Definitely multiply goes next. 2 times 6 is 12. And my final step is going to be 27 minus 12 is 15. Number 10. I've got 6 plus 3, parentheses 13 minus 2, minus 5 squared. The first step is the parentheses. It's 13 minus 2. That is 11. And I'm going to leave it in parentheses right now because that's going to help me decide what to do with that 3 later. I'm going to bring down the 6. I'm going to bring the minus 5 squared. So all I've done so far is this step right here, 13 minus 2. Now, this looks like parentheses, but actually 3 in parentheses next to 11 means multiply. And before multiply is the exponent. So I'm going to do 5 squared first. That's 25. And then I'm going to do, right after that, I can do 3 times 11, which is 33. And then I'm going to add 6. And now that I've got add and subtract, they go together. They're the last step. 6 plus 33 is 39. Minus 25 is 14. The answer to number 10 is 14. Okay, moving on. All right, got to recognize what this is. This is division here. So we've got, for number 11, we've got 12 plus, and that's going to be my last step. I've got 9 squared over 3. 9 squared is the first thing I do because according to PEMDAS, I do exponents before I do division. Now I know some of you might look at this and think I don't see division, but you have to know that that bar right there means division. So, but the first step though before that is the exponent. I'm going to do 9 squared. And what I'm going to do, when it looks like this, I just like to erase it and make 9 squared into 81. 9 squared is 9 times 9, that's 81. The next step is I either have to add or divide. Divide comes before add, so I'm going to do divide next. I've got 81 divided by 3. We've done this one quite a bit with our exponents, so you might know it by now. It's 27. 3 goes into 8 twice. 2 times 3 is 6. get a difference of 2, 21. 3 goes into 21 7 times. 3 times 7 is 21. And so it's 27. So I end up with 12 plus 27, and that is 39. All right, number 12, starting to get a little complicated here, but at the same time kind of fun. We've got 8 plus 6, but 6 has to be squared, over 11 plus 7 times 2. Let's look at all the operations here. We've got multiply, that's right here. We've got add, that's right here. We've got divide, and we've got add again. I think we've already done that. Yeah, we've got 2 adds. And we've got an exponent. What goes first? Well, the highest thing up there is exponent. So I'm going to do that first. And what I'm actually going to do is just erase the 6 squared. And I know that 6 squared means 6 times 6. It doesn't mean 6 times 2. It means 6 times 6. So 6 times 6 is 36. So I'm going to rewrite this as 36. Now, what would I do next? Well, it's a little bit tricky and hard to explain. We're definitely not going to add. This is the thing we're going to end up doing. The very last thing we're going to do is going to be to add. There's a couple things we could do. One, we've got here a division problem, but we can't divide 8 by 11 or 36 by 11. Believe it or not, what we have to do is we have to add these up first. It's kind of like these would be in parentheses. And 8 plus 36 is 44. So I'm going to do that real quick. And now I could divide. 44, remember this is divide? So now I've got 44 divided by 4. That's 4. This plus sign comes down, and I can do this at the same time. 7 times 2 is 14. And the reason I can do those at the same time is because we can do multiplication and division together from left to right. So we did this one first, and we do this one second. And then 4 plus 14 is 18. That one's definitely the trickiest because it had a couple steps in there that weren't probably super obvious to you. All right, let's keep going. All right, number 13 reads, explain the error. J simplified the expression 3 times, parentheses, 3 plus 12 divided by 3 minus 4. For the first step, he added 3 plus 12 to get 15. So he did this step first right here, 3 plus 12. What was J's error? Well, he correctly started inside the parentheses. And that's true. That wasn't the problem. If you're like, well, he started inside the parentheses. That's true. That's what you're supposed to do. So J correctly started inside the parentheses. But he chose the wrong operation inside the parentheses, and I'll show you why. J correctly started inside the parentheses, but he should have done 12 divided by 3 first. Now, why is that? Well, let's take a look at that. When we're working PEMDAS, we do parentheses first, and then when you're inside parentheses, you have to do multiplication and division before you add and subtract. And your two options he had here was he could have added or he could have divided. And he should have chosen division because division comes before addition. So I'm going to erase all this. This is what he should have done first, right here, 12 divided by 3, instead of 3 plus 12. All right, moving on. Number 14. Number 14 reads, multi-step. A clothing store has the sign shown in the shop window. We should look at that sign real quick. It's right here. It says, sale today, only $3 off every purchase. Penny sees the sign and wants to buy 3 shirts and 2 pairs of jeans. The cost of each shirt before the discount is $12. I'm going to write that down right here. Shirts are 12 bucks. And the cost of each pair of jeans before the discount, $19. So jeans are 19 bucks and the shirts are 12 bucks. And that's before any discount. Question A says, write and simplify an expression to find the amount Penny pays if a $3 discount is applied to her total. So what's the expression? Well, let's go back to what it says she wants to buy. She wants to buy 3 shirts, and each shirt costs $12. What kind of math problem is that? That's 3 times 12. And she wants to buy some jeans. She wants to buy 2 pairs of jeans, and they each cost 19. What kind of math problem is that? Now, what do we need to do to find her total? Well, we need to add those up. So we're going to put a plus sign in the middle of that. And we could use parentheses here, but we don't need to, and here's why. We decided right here, I'm going to go ahead and use parentheses for just a minute. We decided right here, this would be the shirts, 3 shirts times $12. And this right here would be 2 pairs of jeans times $19. But we don't actually need those parentheses, because parentheses, we put parentheses in when we need to indicate to do something first. And we don't need to do that because we would multiply before we add anyway. Now you might be thinking we forgot one thing, and we did actually. The one thing we forgot was the discount. Discount means we're going to take money off your purchase, so at the very end we would subtract 3. We're good here. Now are we supposed to simplify? We are. It says write and simplify. That means we have to solve. Write and simplify. So let's solve this, and this isn't going to take too much crazy work. 3 times 12 is 36. We're going to add that to the, and that's for the shirts. Now we got to do the jeans. 2 times 19 is 38. And then she gets a $3 discount. And so 36 plus 38 is 74. Minus 3 is 71. Her total is $71. So let's read question B. It says Penny says she should get a $3 discount on the price of each shirt and a $3 discount on the price of each pair of jeans. Write and simplify an expression to find the amount she would pay if this is true. So pay attention to what she's saying here. Up on A, we only had a $3 discount total. On B, she's saying I deserve a $3 discount for each shirt and a $3 discount for every pair of jeans. Well, the shirts cost $12, and she wants a $3 discount, so I'm going to subtract 3, and she wants to buy 3 of them. So what I have to do here is I actually have to put that in parentheses, and then I have to multiply that by 3. Now let's go through what these numbers mean. This 12 right here is how much the shirts cost before the discount. The minus 3 is because of a discount, and the times 3 is because she wants to buy 3 shirts. Now that's the deal for the shirts. What about the jeans? It's going to be the same thing for the jeans, kind of. She has $19 per pair of jeans. She wants to take a $3 discount for each pair of jeans, and she wants to do that for 2 pairs of jeans. And then all of that needs to get added together, because this stuff would be the price for her shirts, and this would be the price for her jeans. Now let's go solve. Well, we do parentheses first. 12 minus 3 is 9. And then I'm going to do 9 times 3, and that's going to be 27. 19 minus 3 is 16. I don't need the parentheses. And 16 times 2 is 32. So now I'm going to do 3 times 9, that's 27. I'm going to do it right here. I'll erase this in a minute. And then 2 times 16 is 32. And how much total is that? 7 plus 2 is 9, and 2 plus 3 is 5 is $59. I'm going to erase this because I'm going to use this space later. So we've got 2 different deals here. We've got a $71 total and a $59 total. Let's go down to C. C says, analyze relationships. Why are the amounts Penny pays in A and B different? Well, why are they different? In A, she got one $3 discount. And in B, she got, how many discounts did she get in B? She got a discount. Check this out right here. She bought 3 shirts, and each shirt was discounted $3. And she bought 2 pairs of jeans, and each pair of jeans was discounted $3. She got 5 total discounts. So she got 5 $3 discounts. And actually, if you think about it, 5 $3 discounts is $15. And one $3 discount is $3, and the difference between those is $12, and the difference between 71 and 59 is $12. That's why she got such a better deal on, when she used the discount multiple times, she got such a better deal. Okay, we're out of time. You're going to have to do the last one on your own. Sorry about that.